Did you know?
We are located right now in what we term today the Father Bauer Cry Room, or the Father Bauer Meeting Room. This, as you know, it's to the south of the tabernacle. It's that little room that, in fact, for weddings, we have groomsmen in here. And when we have, like at Easter time, when the church is filled, many people come in here and sit. But not too many people have noticed the beautiful windows that are in here. Again, when you talk about the whole understanding of this cry room, it was for families, mothers and fathers and kids. And so what we have depicted in our windows are something rather interesting. We have symbols of Mary, Jesus, and Joseph, the Holy Family. And if we zoomed in on them, this is what they would look like. The first window, or really there's 5 panels of windows, and it's the first window, or second window to the left. We have what we call the fleur-de-lis. The fleur-de-lis is a flower that always has represented Mary. And so this is what that is all about, the fleur-de-lis. The second one I find rather interesting because it has a variety of different meanings. This is to symbolize Jesus. And what we find here is that we find in this a crib, as you can see if you look closely. We find the hero, which is the symbol of Christ. And we also find a crown, which basically means Jesus the King. And so in this particular beautiful window, it's a symbol of Jesus, who is both Messiah and King and Lord, who is incarnate, who became flesh and dwells among us. It's a beautiful symbol. It's a beautiful window, I think. The third and final window is that of St. Joseph. And if you look rather closely, they're very consistent with each other. They all have this kind of flowery type of symbol. But for St. Joseph, we have the carpenter's tool. It's what we call the tools of a carpenter. I guess that's all we can say it is. And it's sort of like, I think they call it a plane. Not a plane, but a square. Carpenter square. I'm sorry, but it's a carpenter square. And again, it's a beautiful symbol of St. Joseph. But these are symbols that are present in our Holy Family Chapel, or as we call it, the Father Bauer Meeting Room, or for many of us who were living through the early 60s, is the old cry room.
And now you know.